So just let you know, one lucky commenter on this video is going to get a free shirt from myaudionerds.com. So make sure you leave a comment and you'll get a free t-shirt. Also remember, at any time you can visit helpmedevon.com to get some of our vocal templates and presets to support this channel. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devon Terrell, and welcome to another Help Me Devon tutorial. And today, in this Help Me Devon tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to fix harshness if you don't have a de-esser. Or even if you do have a de-esser, maybe I can show you another alternative that you can use to combat harshness without a de-esser that may even have or give you more functionality and more just options and parameters when it comes to honing in on exactly what you're looking for. Let's get right to it. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to play you the vocal that we will be working with today. Listen close.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time. Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind?
Okay, so you hear that vocal. There is obvious harshness. S's and T's are ringing out and stretching. Now, granted, you can go for a de-esser, but I'm going to show you an alternative way that you may find yourself taking more of a liking to, and also just realizing that you can probably do more with this. All right. So the technique or the plugin or the type of plugin that I'm going to show you is I'm going to use a multi-band compressor. And I know what you're saying and saying to yourself, well, that's a little bit more complicated. Yes and no. The reason why I like using a multi-band compressor sometimes for reducing harshness is because of its functionality as far as allowing me to hone in on specific frequency ranges. I know a de-esser does the same thing, but when it comes to a lot of de-essers, sometimes I'm not allowed to really depict what I want as far as an attack and release is concerned, or just a bunch of other different factors. So I'm going to show you this. I promise you, stick with me. You're really going to like exactly how I do this. All right. So I'm going to do this right in front of you on the video. So right now, let's find the trouble spot that's causing all those S's and T's.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some.
So right there feels like the spot, and it's between the 5,000 hertz and the 13,000 hertz range. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some compression. I think I'll stick with the -6 dB on the range, which only means that when it crosses this threshold and it's compressing that range, the most that it will compress is 6 dB. So don't get too tied up on that. All that is saying how far down do you want me to pull it when it crosses the threshold. I'm going to leave the attack and release right here for the moment, and let's just see what we get.
Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind? Tell me if your situation is finished. Tell me if I'm picking up where he finished.
All right, now let's bypass it back and forth. Listen close.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time. Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind? Tell me what has changed to finally.
Without.
Tell me what has changed to finally.
Let's do that one more time. Without first.
Tell me what has changed to finally.
And now with.
Tell me what has changed to finally.
It definitely has a huge difference and tames that range. And like I said, I can go to the release and I can say to myself, well, let's even make that smoother. Let's tighten it up a little bit. Let's try it. So I'm going to go to the release and I'm going to slow down the release even more.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time.
Smoother.
Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind? Tell me if your situation is finished.
Now, perhaps I wouldn't do it that far as the release, but you could tell the difference in how much smoother it made it. And this is why sometimes I enjoy going to multi-band compressors to combat harshness, because it allows me to dial in exactly what I'm looking for. So you can see with having a de-esser, it literally is a multi-band compressor, only that a lot of them don't have the capability to change the parameters as far as the attack and release. Maybe sometimes you want to smooth it even more as opposed to a quick just happening all the time. Don't make fun of me. But when it came to this, I was able to literally dial in exactly what I wanted. I was able to find that trouble spot, kind of like you would in a de-esser, but this one I like a little more, and really hone in on exactly what I need it. And you can use this for your own other stuff as far as that 3K annoying frequency as well, which I'll do as a bonus to kind of show you what I mean. So as you know, of course, there's this S's and T harshness that vocals have a lot of time, but also there's that harshness that is just hurts your ear, and it resides in that 3K frequency. So let's just find that right quick. I'm going to zero this whole thing out, and I'm going to put this here, and let's take a listen.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time. Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind? Tell me if your situation is finished.
Okay, so we have a point of reference where it feels a little bit jarring to the ear, it hurts a little bit. But for this, I'm not going to take -6 out. I just want -3. So I'm changing the range to -3 dB, which means that when it passes the threshold, it's only, or the most it'll pull down from it is 3 dB. I don't want to take too much from this range because it is a very prevalent range as far as our hearing is concerned, and it's a very important range in general. So watch this. So now that we found our treble spot, let's add some compression.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time. Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind? Tell me if your situation is finished.
That feels a lot more pleasing to the ear, and we didn't do too much. So I'm going to bypass it without back and forth.
Tell me what has changed to finally give me some of your time. Can I trust your intentions in the back of my mind?
And granted, I can go even harder with this and pull some more of that out or hone in on it more, but I just did that just to kind of show you how powerful the multi-band compressor can be. Not only as I'm trying to balance a tone out or anything like that, but literally just to get rid of harshness and how flexible it can be in that regard. So that was my tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us at Help Me Devon on Instagram. Also, make sure that you visit helpmedevon.com to get some of our templates, presets, and vocal chains to help keep this channel going. Also, make sure you visit our Discord. I'll leave a link in the description below with a bunch of engineers and artists like yourself trading secrets and game on a daily. So I hope that was helpful, and until next time, you guys.